This episode of The Young Turks is brought to you by Netflix. Go to netflix.com/TYT for your free trial membership.
I want to show you something right now. Look, I've been telling you why it's important to do the show on MSNBC. And look, we're doing the Young Turks out of a radio studio. Anna comes in here for the second hour, and we're busting our ass to try to make it look good, or as good as it can inside a radio room, and doing two shows at once, etc. So why are we doing that? It's not for the audience. You guys are larger. I've said this many times. Our audience online is about, just on YouTube alone, let alone our website, everything else, is about 750,000 to 800,000 people a day. When I do the show on MSNBC, my audience is anywhere between 600,000 to 700,000 a day, right? So the online audience, the Young Turks, is larger. So why bust my ass in here doing two shows, doing this, doing that, trying to get it right for you guys? Well, it's because of this picture. Hey, Suze, I want you to put up okay, that we have. This is a picture of President Obama in the Oval Office. This is when his advisors and him were looking at the developing news in Egypt. And you got the 4 box there. I don't know if you guys have seen this. I see it all the time because I've worked in radio stations, television stations, etc. And almost every single one of them has this. It's a TV with 4 different screens. The 3 screens on there are the same for everybody. CNN, MSNBC, Fox News. The 4th screen sometimes is CNBC, sometimes it's a different channel. But those 3 are immovable, right? Now, the reason I'm showing you this picture is because look at what President Obama is doing and where that TV screen is. He's leaning on his own desk inside the Oval Office. That TV is right next to the president, and it is on very often, okay? And certainly everyone inside the White House, the press secretary, etc., has that TV screen on all the time. So we reach a bigger audience online, but we can't get inside the Oval Office unless you're on one of the cable stations. Now, look, that sucks. It's, and it shouldn't be that way. They're old school. They haven't caught on to new media, and, they don't get it in a lot of ways. But if you want to have influence, and we want real change, and we want to make sure that they don't cut Social Security, we want to make sure that they do real health care reform, real financial reform, real change in the country, it helps to be inside that room. I mean, you've got the president's attention to some degree inside the Oval Office. That's why we're working hard here to make sure it works. And that's why I tell you guys every once in a while, getting good ratings makes a big, big difference, because that means it's the longer that you could stay in that 4 box inside the president's office right next to him, and perhaps, just perhaps, make a little bit of difference and point the country in a slightly better direction. So that's why we do it. MSNBC, 6 o'clock. If you can watch, I think every little bit helps. And I really appreciate it, guys. We can't do anything without you. You don't get good numbers, you don't stay on TV, and you can't influence the people making the decisions. That's how it works. So that's why we're trying so hard. Get a load of Netflix. They deliver the movie to your house, no late charges, free shipping.
You can watch thousands of movies or TV shows straight on your PC or on your television through a gaming console.
Netflix.com/TYT. Free trial membership. You get Netflix all over you.